In the dark expanse of the galaxy, there existed a secret so profound and powerful that it could change the course of history for every sentient species. This secret was not enshrined in a hidden relic or guarded by ancient civilizations. Instead, it was quietly nestled within the intricate strands of human DNA. Dr. Elara Voss, a renowned geneticist aboard the scientific vessel Stellaris, had spent decades studying various alien species and their genetic makeup. Her fascination with unlocking the mysteries of the universe had led her to pursue the most ambitious project of her career, deciphering the human genome in search of hidden truth. As the Stellaris soared through the vast cosmos, Dr. Voss focused her attention on the unique genetic code of humans. To her fellow crewmates, the idea of unraveling the secrets of human DNA seemed insignificant when compared to the grandeur of exploring alien civilizations. However, Dr. Voss firmly believed that humanity held the key to a revelation that could shake the very foundations of the galaxy. Late one night, while the rest of the crew slumbered in their quarters, Dr. Voss hunched over her workstation in the dimly lit laboratory. The soft hum of the ship's engines provided a soothing backdrop as she meticulously analyzed the intricate patterns of human genetic sequences. Hours turned into days, and days into weeks as Dr. Voss delved deeper into the enigmatic world of human DNA. With each passing moment, she felt herself drawing closer to a breakthrough that would alter the course of history. Then, on a fateful evening, as the stars outside twinkled in silent anticipation, Dr. Voss made a discovery that sent a shiver down her spine. Hidden within the vast labyrinth of human genetic code was a sequence unlike anything she had ever seen before, a sequence that held the key to unlocking the most important secret in the galaxy. As the realization dawned on her, Dr. Voss knew that she had stumbled upon something far greater than herself. With trembling hands, she keyed in a series of commands on her console, initiating a decryption process that would reveal the hidden message encoded within human DNA. The center of the laboratory, displaying a message in an ancient language long forgotten by the galaxy. Dr. Voss's heart raced with anticipation as she began to decipher the message, her mind racing with the implications of what she had uncovered. The revelation that awaited her was more profound than anything she could have imagined. The message contained within the human genome held the key to a long-lost civilization, a species of beings that had transcended the limitations of space and time. And at the heart of this ancient race lay a power that could either save or doom the galaxy. As Dr. Voss gazed upon the holographic message, a sense of awe and wonder washed over her. The most important secret in the galaxy was hidden in the human DNA, and it was now up to her to unlock its full potential. The fate of all sentient beings hung in the balance, and Dr. Voss knew that she was destined to play a pivotal role in shaping the future of the cosmos. Mandaro, under transcends. Years had passed since the legendary partnership between Captain Armstrong and Cadet Rala had reshaped the narrative of unity and cooperation in the galaxy. The tale of their shared journey had become a cornerstone of inspiration for beings across different worlds, fostering a spirit of collaboration and understanding that transcended boundaries and species divisions. As news of the extraordinary deeds of these two heroes continued to spread throughout the galaxy, a grand event was organized at the Starfield Academy to honor their legacy and celebrate their enduring impact on the fabric of spacefaring societies. Captain Armstrong, now a seasoned veteran with a distinguished career in the Galactic Defense Forces, received the invitation with a sense of nostalgia and anticipation. Cadet Rakala, who had risen through the ranks to become a respected military strategist and mentor to young cadets, shared in the sentiment of reuniting with his human comrade. On the day of the reunion, the Starfield Academy buzzed with excitement and anticipation as beings from all corners of the galaxy gathered to pay tribute to the heroes who had united worlds, saved planets, and inspired generations. Armstrong and Rakala stood side by side once more, their bond as strong as ever, their presence commanding the attention and admiration of all who were in attendance. Amidst the cheers and applause, the duo shared stories of their shared adventures, reminiscing about the challenges they had faced and the triumphs they had achieved together. "It's incredible to see how far we've come, Rakala," Armstrong remarked, his voice filled with pride and gratitude. "Our journey together has shown that when beings from different worlds unite with a common purpose, there is no obstacle too great to overcome." Rakala nodded in agreement, his reptilian eyes reflecting a deep sense of appreciation and camaraderie. Indeed, Armstrong, our partnership has become a beacon of hope and inspiration for all beings in the galaxy. It is a testament to the power of unity and cooperation in the face of adversity. As the event came to a close, Armstrong and Rakala were honored with medals of valor and recognition, their names enshrined in the Hall of Heroes at the Starfield Academy. Their legacy of unity and understanding had become a guiding light for future generations, a reminder that through friendship, trust, and collaboration, the galaxy could achieve lasting peace and prosperity. As they bid farewell to their friends and comrades at the Academy, Armstrong and Rakala knew that their bond would endure across the stars, a testament to the enduring power of unity and cooperation in the vast expanse of the cosmos. And so, as they looked towards the horizon, the stars twinkling brightly overhead, Captain Armstrong and Cadet Rakala set off on new adventures, their friendship and legacy serving as a beacon of hope and inspiration for all who sought to build a future of harmony, unity, and understanding among the diverse beings of the galaxy. Dr. Ilara Voss sat in contemplation, the weight of the cosmic revelation heavy upon her shoulders. The message encoded within human DNA spoke of a civilization known as the Ancients, beings of immense wisdom and power who had long since vanished from the galaxy. Their legacy held the key to a technology capable of reshaping reality itself, a power coveted by empires and despots alike. As Dr. Voss mulled over the implications of her discovery, a sudden commotion jolted her from her reverie. The ship's proximity alarms blared to life, indicating an incoming vessel on an intercept course with the Stellaris. Panic spread through the crew as they scrambled to their posts, preparing for a potential confrontation in the cold expanse of space. Through the viewports, Dr. Voss caught sight of the approaching ship, a sleek, menacing craft bristling with advanced weaponry and bearing the infamous insignia of the Vexari Empire. The Vexari were a ruthless species known for their conquests and insatiable thirst for power, and the sight of their warship sent a chill down Dr. Voss's spine. As the distance between the two vessels closed, a transmission crackled to life on the Stellaris' communication array. A cold, authoritative voice filled the bridge, demanding the surrender of Dr. Voss and the immediate handover of the research data pertaining to the Ancients' technology. The Vexari Empire had caught wind of the genetic discovery and sought to claim it for themselves, intending to wield its power for their own nefarious ambitions. Dr. Voss knew that the fate of the galaxy now hung in the balance. She made a decision in that moment, a decision that would set her on a dangerous path of discovery, betrayal, and redemption. With steely resolve, she ordered the crew to prepare for evasive maneuvers, determined to safeguard the ancient secrets hidden within human DNA from falling into the hands of the Vexari Empire. The Stellaris maneuvered deftly through the void, engaging in a tense game of cat and mouse with the pursuing Vexari warship. Dr. Voss worked feverishly in the laboratory, encrypting the data and devising a plan to ensure that even if the worst were to happen, the secrets of the Ancients would remain beyond the reach of those who sought to exploit them. As the confrontation escalated into a pitched space battle, the Stellaris danced through a deadly ballet of lasers and missiles, the crew fighting valiantly to protect their discovery. In the midst of chaos and danger, Dr. Voss clung to hope, knowing that the path ahead was fraught with peril, but also brimming with the potential to reshape the galaxy itself. The pursuit continued unabated, the stakes growing ever higher with each passing moment. Dr. Voss and her crew faced a race against time to preserve the most important secret in the galaxy, to unlock the true potential of human DNA, and to chart a course towards a future where the power of the Ancients could be wielded for the betterment of all sentient beings. The relentless pursuit by the Vexari Empire pushed the crew of the Stellaris to their limits as they navigated the perilous reaches of space. Dr. Ilara Voss and her team, driven by a steadfast determination to safeguard the ancient secrets encoded within human DNA, fought against overwhelming odds to keep the Vexari warship at bay. As the conflict raged on, Dr. Voss delved deeper into the encrypted data, seeking to unlock the full potential of the Ancients' technology. Each passing moment brought her closer to a revelation that could tip the scales of power in the galaxy, but with the Vexari closing in, time was running out. Amidst the chaos of battle, a breakthrough came, a fragment of the ancients' knowledge revealed itself to Dr. Voss in a burst of dazzling light. The holographic projection displayed before her shimmered with ancient symbols and intricate equations, illuminating the laboratory with an otherworldly glow. Through sheer force of will and intellect, Dr. Voss deciphered the message hidden within the genetic code. The revelations were staggering. The ancients possessed a technology that could manipulate the fabric of space-time itself, allowing for instantaneous travel across vast distances and the ability to reshape reality at will. Realization dawned upon Dr. Voss as she understood the true significance of her discovery. The power of the ancients was not merely a weapon to be wielded for conquest or domination. It was a beacon of hope for a galaxy torn asunder by conflict and strife. With this technology, civilizations could transcend their limitations and forge a new era of cooperation and understanding. However, as the Stellaris continued to evade the relentless pursuit of the Vexari, Dr. Voss knew that the only way to ensure the safety of the ancient secrets was to make a bold decision. She initiated the ship's jump drive, activating the newly unlocked technology that would propel them beyond the reach of their enemies. In a blinding flash of light, the Stellaris vanished from the Vexari's sensors, leaving behind a ripple in space-time as it entered the realm of instantaneous travel. Dr. Voss and her crew found themselves at the threshold of a new frontier, armed with the knowledge of the ancients and a determination to safeguard their legacy for the betterment of all sentient beings. As the crew marveled at the wonders of their newfound technology, Dr. Voss gazed out into the endless expanse of space, knowing that the revelations encoded within human DNA held the key to a future where the most important secret in the galaxy could bring about a transformative age of enlightenment and progress. The journey ahead was fraught with challenges and uncertainties, but Dr. Elara Voss stood firm in her conviction that the power of the ancients was a gift meant to unite, inspire, and elevate all beings in the vast tapestry of the cosmos. And so, with unwavering resolve, the Stellaris charted a course towards a destiny shaped by the most important secret in the galaxy, hidden within the very essence of humanity itself. As the Stellaris traversed the uncharted realms of space, propelled by the newfound technology unlocked from the ancient secrets encoded within human DNA, Dr. Elara Voss and her crew embarked on a journey of exploration, discovery, and redemption. The powerful potential of the ancients' legacy loomed large, offering a beacon of hope in a galaxy rife with conflict and discord. Guided by the enigmatic messages and equations revealed by the genetic code, Dr. Voss led her crew to distant star systems and ancient ruins, seeking to unravel the mysteries of the ancients and uncover the true extent of their technological prowess. Each planet they visited and artifact they unearthed brought them closer to understanding the profound wisdom that lay dormant within the human genome. As they delved deeper into the secrets of the ancients, the crew of the Stellaris witnessed marvels beyond their wildest imaginations. They beheld ancient structures that defied the laws of physics, encountered sentient beings of unimaginable power and wisdom, and glimpsed technologies that transcended the boundaries of reality itself. However, amidst the wonders of their discoveries, a shadow loomed on the horizon. The Vexari Empire, relentless in their pursuit of power, continued to hunt the Stellaris, their warships tracking the trail of the ancient technology that now coursed through the veins of humanity. Dr. Voss knew that a confrontation loomed on the horizon, a final showdown that would determine the fate of the galaxy itself. As the crew gathered in the dimly lit conference room, their faces etched with determination and resolve, Dr. Voss outlined a plan that would test their courage, their ingenuity, and their commitment to protecting the ancient secrets at all costs. Their destination was a long-lost planet, rumored to hold the last remnants of the ancient civilization, a place of untold power and mystery that had remained hidden from the prying eyes of the galaxy for eons. It was there, amidst the ruins of a bygone era, that Dr. Voss believed they would find the key to unlocking the true potential of the ancient technology, and perhaps the means to safeguard it from falling into the wrong hands. With the Vexari Empire closing in, the crew of the Stellaris braced themselves for the ultimate challenge that lay ahead. They knew that their actions would shape the course of history, determining whether the legacy of the ancients would be used for the betterment of all beings or for the destruction of everything they held dear. As the ship hurtled towards its fateful destination, Dr. Voss steeled herself for the trials to come, prepared to confront the Vexari Empire, unlock the full potential of the ancient technology, and secure a future where the most important secret in the galaxy would become a beacon of light and hope for all sentient beings, illuminating the path to a new era of unity, understanding, and peace. The Stellaris descended through the swirling mists of an ancient planet, its surface scarred by the remnants of a long-lost civilization, the legacy of the enigmatic ancients. Dr. Ilara Voss and her crew braced themselves for the final confrontation that would define the fate of the galaxy. The Vexari Empire hot on their trail, their warships looming ominously in the skies above. As the crew ventured into the heart of the ruined city, they marveled at the grandeur of the ancient structures, their etchings telling tales of a civilization that had once spanned the stars. Dr. Voss, guided by the encrypted messages within human DNA, led her team deeper into the labyrinthine ruins, each step bringing them closer to unlocking the full potential of the ancients' technology. Just as they reached the central chamber, the Vexari warships descended upon the planet, their weapons primed and ready to strike. Dr. Voss knew that their time was running out, that the fate of the galaxy now teetered on a knife's edge. With a steely resolve, Dr. Voss began the activation sequence, the ancient machinery within the chamber whirring to life with a hum that resonated through the very ground beneath their feet. Symbols illuminated the walls as an otherworldly energy filled the air, a palpable sense of power that hinted at the vast potential hidden within the ruins. The Vexari forces descended upon the Stellaris, their weapons blazing as they sought to prevent Dr. Voss and her crew from unlocking the secrets of the ancients. Amidst the chaos of battle, the crew fought valiantly, their determination unwavering in the face of overwhelming odds. As Dr. Voss stood before the glowing console, a surge of energy coursed through her, a connection to the ancient technology that transcended time and space. With a final push, she activated the device, and a brilliant light spread across the chamber, enveloping the crew in a radiant glow. In that moment of blinding brilliance, the galaxy quaked with the unleashed power of the ancients. Reality itself shifted and twisted, the laws of physics bending to the will of the ancient technology. The Vexari warships faltered, their advance halted by a force beyond their comprehension. Dr. Voss felt a profound sense of clarity wash over her as the secrets of the ancients unfurled before her eyes. The power that surged through her was not one of destruction or conquest, but of creation and unity, an energy that could bind the galaxy together in a tapestry of peace and understanding. As the dust settled and the remnants of the Vexari forces retreated, defeated by the might of the ancient technology, Dr. Voss and her crew emerged from the ruins, their hearts filled with a newfound sense of purpose and hope. The most important secret in the galaxy had been unlocked, its true potential harnessed for the betterment of all sentient beings. With the legacy of the ancients at their fingertips, Dr. Ilara Voss and the crew of the Stellaris set forth into the stars, their journey just beginning. Their mission was clear: to spread the light of knowledge and wisdom, to forge alliances across the cosmos, and to ensure that the power of the ancients would forever be a force for good in a galaxy in need of healing. And as they soared through the endless expanse of space, the crew of the Stellaris carried with them the legacy of the ancients, a beacon of hope that would guide them towards a future where unity, understanding, and peace reigned supreme, a future shaped by the most important secret in the galaxy, hidden within the very essence of humanity itself. The echoes of the ancient technology reverberated through the cosmos, heralding a new era of discovery and enlightenment. As the Stellaris soared through the endless reaches of space, Dr. Ilara Voss and her intrepid crew embarked on a mission to share the wisdom of the ancients with civilizations far and wide, forging alliances and fostering understanding in a galaxy scarred by conflict and division. Guided by the encoded messages within human DNA, the crew of the Stellaris journeyed to distant star systems, bringing with them the promise of a brighter future built upon the foundation of the ancient technology. They shared their knowledge with curious minds, uplifted societies in need, and inspired beings of all walks of life to reach for the stars and embrace the potential that lay dormant within each of them. As news of the Stellaris and its incredible voyage spread across the galaxy, a wave of hope and unity washed over the various civilizations that inhabited its vast expanse. The most important secret in the galaxy had become a beacon of light, illuminating the path towards a future where cooperation and understanding reigned supreme. But even amidst the newfound peace and prosperity that bloomed in the wake of the Ancients' legacy, whispers of discord and shadows of conflict still lingered on the horizon. The Vexari Empire, humbled by their defeat at the hands of the Stellaris crew, simmered with resentment and thirsted for revenge, their ambitions unchecked and their hunger for power unquenched. Unbeknownst to Dr. Voss and her crew, a dark storm brewed in the depths of space, a storm that threatened to engulf the galaxy in its shadow once more. As the Stellaris charted its course towards new frontiers and uncharted territories, a shadowy figure watched from the shadows, plotting a sinister scheme that would unravel the fragile peace that had been forged. In a distant corner of the galaxy, a lone figure cloaked in darkness steeled their resolve, their eyes gleaming with a malevolent glint. The Vexari Empire's thirst for vengeance burned with an intensity that matched the brilliance of 1,000 suns, and they would stop at nothing to reclaim the power of the Ancients for themselves, no matter the cost. As the Stellaris continued its odyssey through the cosmos, unaware of the looming threat that hovered on the horizon, Dr. Ilara Voss and her crew remained steadfast in their mission to spread the light of knowledge and understanding to all who sought it. Little did they know that a shadowy spectre watched their every move, waiting for the perfect moment to strike and plunge the galaxy into chaos once more. A new dawn had risen in the galaxy, but with it came the ominous promise of challenges yet to come. The legacy of the Ancients had sparked a flame of hope that burned bright, but whether it would withstand the encroaching darkness remained to be seen. And so, as the Stellaris ventured forth into the unknown, the stage was set for a conflict that would test the very essence of their humanity and determine the fate of the galaxy itself. As the Stellaris charted a course through the shimmering void of space, a sense of unease settled over Dr. Ilara Voss and her crew. Echoes of a dark presence lingered on the edges of their perception, a foreboding shadow that hinted at looming threats and unseen dangers. Unbeknownst to them, the machinations of the Vexari Empire continued to unfold, shrouded in secrecy and driven by a thirst for vengeance. In the depths of a remote star system, cloaked in the shroud of darkness, a figure clad in obsidian robes brooded over a holographic display. The leader of the Vexari Empire, known only as High Consul Malakar, watched intently as the movements of the Stellaris were tracked by his agents, their every step monitored with ruthless precision. With a glint of malice in his eyes, High Consul Malakar issued a command to his most trusted operatives, a cadre of elite warriors known as the Shadow Reavers. Their mission: to infiltrate the Stellaris, seize control of the ancient technology, and eliminate Dr. Voss and her crew before they could spread the light of the Ancients any further. As the Shadow Reavers infiltrated the ship under the cloak of darkness, their presence masked by stealth and subterfuge, Dr. Voss and her crew remained unaware of the imminent threat that lurked in their midst. The tendrils of betrayal snaked through the corridors of the Stellaris, weaving a web of deceit that threatened to unravel the fragile peace that had been painstakingly forged. In the dead of night, as the ship sailed through the velvet expanse of space, the Shadow Reavers struck, their blades flashing in the dim light as they moved with lethal precision. Chaos erupted aboard the Stellaris as the crew fought back against the silent assailants, their valiant efforts strained against the tide of treachery that threatened to overwhelm them. Dr. Voss, her heart heavy with determination and resolve, led her crew in a desperate battle against the Shadow Reavers. With each clash of metal and spark of energy, the stakes grew higher, and the fate of the ancient technology hung in the balance as the shadows of betrayal darkened the once bright horizon. As the conflict reached its crescendo, a fierce struggle unfolded within the heart of the Stellaris, pitting loyalty against deception, courage against cowardice, and the light of knowledge against the darkness of ignorance. In the midst of the chaos, Dr. Ilara Voss and her crew summoned all their strength and cunning, determined to thwart the sinister machinations of the Vexari Empire and safeguard the legacy of the Ancients at all costs. The shadows of betrayal cast a pall over the ship, but within the courage and unity of the crew of the Stellaris, a flickering beacon of hope still burned bright. The conflict was far from over, and the true test of their resolve awaited them as they braced themselves for the next chapter in their unending odyssey through the stars. The corridors of the Stellaris echoed with the clamor of battle as Dr. Ilara Voss and her crew clashed against the Shadow Reavers in a struggle that tested the limits of their courage and resolve. As blades clashed and energy surged, the fate of the ancient technology and the future of the galaxy itself hung in the balance. Amidst the chaos, Dr. Voss found herself face to face with the leader of the Shadow Reavers, a formidable warrior whose eyes burned with a ruthless determination. The air crackled with tension as they circled each other, the weight of their conflicting ideologies and the legacy they fought for bearing down upon them. In a flurry of motion, blades clashed, sparks flying as the two adversaries engaged in a fierce duel that reverberated through the heart of the ship. Each strike was a testament to their skill and determination, each parry a dance of fate and consequence as they vied for control over the future that lay before them. As the battle raged on, the crew of the Stellaris fought valiantly against the Shadow Reavers, their bonds of camaraderie and unity tested against the shadows of betrayal that threatened to tear them asunder. Through sheer grit and determination, they pushed back against the tide of treachery, their spirits unwavering in the face of overwhelming odds. With a final, decisive blow, Dr. Voss bested the leader of the Shadow Reavers, their conflict culminating in a clash of wills that echoed through the depths of space. The defeated warrior, his gaze filled with resignation, acknowledged the strength and conviction of Dr. Voss and her crew, his last breath a whisper of respect amidst the chaos of battle. As the dust settled and the echoes of conflict faded into the silence of the ship, Dr. Voss and her crew stood united, their resolve unbroken by the shadows of betrayal that had threatened to tear them apart. They had weathered the storm, emerging stronger and more determined than ever to safeguard the legacy of the ancients and forge a future where unity and understanding prevailed. Through sacrifice and perseverance, the crew of the Stellaris had overcome the trials that had tested their mettle, emerging victorious against the forces of darkness that sought to extinguish the light of knowledge and hope they carried within them. The price of their sacrifice was high, but the reward, a future shaped by courage, unity, and the unwavering pursuit of truth, was a testament to the indomitable spirit that burned brightly within each of them. As the ship hurtled onwards through the uncharted reaches of space, Dr. Ilara Voss and her crew carried with them the scars of battle and the wisdom gained from their ordeals. The shadows of betrayal may have darkened their path, but in their hearts burned a flame of resilience and hope that would guide them towards a destiny where the light of the ancients shone brightly, illuminating the way towards a new dawn for their galaxy. Following their successful mission on the distant planet, Captain Armstrong and Cadet Rakala returned to the Starfield Academy as revered heroes, their actions inspiring a new era of cooperation and camaraderie among human and alien warriors across the galaxy. The bond they shared had become a symbol of hope and unity, transcending barriers and paving the way for a brighter future for all sentient beings in the cosmos. As they walked the familiar halls of the Academy, Armstrong and Rakala were greeted by cadets and commanders alike, their presence eliciting a sense of reverence and admiration among their peers. The lessons they had imparted through their actions, of teamwork, trust, and understanding, had taken root in the hearts and minds of all who had witnessed their journey. One day, as they stood overlooking the Academy grounds, Armstrong and Rakala reflected on the significance of their partnership and the impact it had made on the galaxy at large. "Our journey together has shown that unity knows no boundaries, Rakala," Armstrong remarked, a sense of pride and fulfillment in his voice. "Through our collaboration and shared experiences, we have proven that when beings from different worlds come together with a common purpose, there is no limit to what we can achieve." Rakala nodded in agreement, his reptilian features exuding a quiet sense of wisdom and insight. "Our bond has transcended species and united beings in ways we could have never imagined." As they prepared to part ways, Armstrong and Rakala knew that their paths would diverge, their journeys taking them to different corners of the galaxy. Yet, the connection they shared and the lessons they had learned together would forever bind them in spirit, a beacon of hope and inspiration for all who sought to bridge the gaps between worlds. In the years that followed, stories of Captain Armstrong and Cadet Rakala's legendary partnership spread far and wide, becoming the stuff of legends and inspiring countless beings across the galaxy to embrace unity, diversity, and cooperation as guiding principles in their lives. The Starfield Academy itself became a beacon of unity and understanding, welcoming beings from all corners of the galaxy to train and learn together, fostering a spirit of collaboration and harmony that reverberated beyond its walls into the far reaches of space. And so, as the stars twinkled overhead, casting a gentle glow over the Academy grounds, Captain Armstrong and Cadet Rakala parted ways, their friendship sealed in the annals of history as a testament to the enduring power of unity and cooperation among all sentient beings in the vast expanse of the galaxy. Their legacy lived on, a reminder that in the face of adversity and challenges, unity was the key to unlocking the boundless potential of the cosmos and building a future where peace, harmony, and understanding reigned supreme for generations to generations. Come, I'm glad you're enjoying the story. Here is